So my name is David Reagan, and this is my piece Dump Run. It is a ceramic sculpture. It's made out of white porcelain clay. This piece is loosely based on an experience that I've had quite often in Dillon, Montana, where I teach. There's a road that heads west out of town, the dump road, as we call it. So that's kind of the basis of this piece. It's a 1948 Chevy pickup that is kind of on its last legs. It's actually beyond its last legs. There's some steam coming out of the hood where it's overheating, and it's got a flat tire on that side, and this wheel is actually some chickens that are lashed together in a bundle. It's a bundle of chickens. The landscape, it has some antelope, various pieces of garbage, old mattress, and there's a wind farm drawn on the front here. And on this side there are two magpies that are perched on a barbed wire fence fighting over an old McDonald's box. And probably the most prominent thing is that dead cow on the top. So the garbage is, there's an atomic bomb cloud, crucified Jesus, an old TV from a meth house, various bags of garbage, AIDS virus. This piece is actually AIDS virus. Oil pump. And this is a kind of a mannequin slash inflatable doll with that's had some plastic surgery. This is one of those little black boy statues that people have in their front yards. Exxon Valdez sticking out here. And this is some square corn, genetically modified corn. It has one good wheel and one that's made out of some old 2x4s that have been bolted together. So yeah, the piece is it's kind of a piece about change. I started making it right around the time that the new administration was inaugurated into office. So the spirit of the piece is hopefully out with the old, in with the new, and kind of getting rid of some of the things from our society that we need to rid ourselves of so that we can make way for new things. Initially, this piece started off just wanting to convey the idea of a moving truck, but the idea changed in midstream as I started to think of what am I going to put in the truck. It turned into a piece of a different concept. But I think that image of the car, of the truck, of vehicles is one that is on people's minds a lot lately, especially with the price of gas and forward thinking about new energy policy. This is the latest piece in a series of pieces that go back 10 or more years that are kind of loosely based on a process of throwing ceramics, throwing pottery on the potter's wheel and making utilitarian vessels. So a lot of the process for constructing this piece was to throw various different shapes, hollow forms that are then reshaped and assembled into a hollow pickup truck form. And The piece is, in a sense, some sort of a container. I mean, a truck is a vessel. Porcelain lends itself well to the construction of this piece because it, when clay is in a certain state where it's half dry, you can bend it and move it and reshape it, but it still has enough structural integrity to hold its shape. There's kind of a softness to the forms, the components of this piece, that I think are unique to clay. Part of what I'm trying to convey also is that the piece is kind of sagging. The flat tire here on this side is it's really easy to communicate that flat tire in clay, just because it was thrown on the potter's wheel and then just flattened when the clay was still soft. So also the soft shapes on the old-fashioned pickup truck are kind of near and dear to my heart. I can imagine in the late 40s, process was kind of different from making car parts and fenders. I think it was a lot more organic, and I think that those cars reflect that softness, conceived in a different way. I mean, I think if you added up the hours on it, it would probably be in about the 200-hour realm. I think that's part of the reason why it takes so long to make pieces, is I get to spend time with them. By the time I'm finished, I'm ready to let go of my pieces. I'm ready for other people to see them. I'm David Reagan. This is my piece, Dump Run. I could just explain the piece, right? Basically,
That's what we're going to.
Okay.